Hey everyone, it's Amador, and I have a design team project for artattacksupplies.com, you guys, and if you check the description, you will find the link to artattacksupplies.com. Now, Tracy did just have her Black Friday and her Cyber Monday sale, but just a little FYI, she has tons of stuff still on sale, so go and check it out. Tons of stuff. If you're looking for, she has some mini minks set. It's super awesome starter kit. She has a lot of the new Magnolia stamps that just came in, some new some vintage and some new Tilda stuff on there. So go ahead and check it out. But let me show you what I made today. I've been wanting to get the stamp set, so I'm totally glad that I got it in my design team package. And this is the Greeting Farm Happy Winter, and it is super, super cute. What I did use for this project, as you can see right here, I used the little boy, the little girl, the tree, and the wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Winter card. And these took me a little bit of time, not even really, because I've been wanting to use this cut on my silhouette Cameo, and I'll show you the cut. It's basically a layered card, and it turns out it was super freaking easy to me to transition it into a shaker card. So I went ahead and I colored it with my Copics, and let me show you a little up close. I went ahead and stamped it twice and colored it twice. The reason being is I liked the idea of this card, and this way I already had these little guys set up if I wanted to make two, because I made one card for each. I didn't put them together. And this way I can make an extra 2 cards, and the coloring just went by like that because I had the 2 of the little girls and 2 of the little boys like that, and I would just go down to the color, whatever color I did on that one, I did on this one. So I did, I colored the little boy and then the little girl together. And then what I did use also, I used, and I stamped it this time with Memento Black, Tuxedo Black ink. And for the trees, as you can see right here, oh my sweet baby Jesus, they are so cute. They have stars, a little quilted pattern, a little decor with little hearts, and you'll see I have these little tabs because I used it to glue them to my card on to the to the layers of the card. Sorry, I'm turning on my laptop again because I realized I could show you the way it looked originally. So anyhow, and I used this ombre, this Hero Arts ombre, pink to red pad, and the pool to navy. Now, I had issues doing that because obviously, as you can see, this tree is in green, but I'm like, you know what? None of it is just regular, basic, traditional holiday Christmas thing. So, and I didn't have the green. I didn't want to go and buy it, although I do want to get it. But I wanted to use this, and once I stamped it, look how freaking adorable it looks. It kind of transitions into green and into a light teal, and I super, super liked it. So I thought that would be a perfect transition instead of, can you tell that I work graveyard? The one that instead of the green. So my finished project I absolutely love, and I'm absolutely glad that I don't have the green one. So, but here's what I did, and there are dies for this from the Greeting Farm. I do not have them, but I do love to fussy cut. So I just fussy cut everything with a little border, and I also fussy cut these with a little border. And as you can see, I have this space here because I also had to leave a little bit of room if in case I wanted to use it the way I use the trees, use the little use the guys as I used the tree. Okay, so let me just grab my laptop, and apparently this is a Lori Whitlock cut, and if you guys don't know, seriously, I absolutely love that some of the companies that have dies and some of the designers that have dies, they also have the cuts in Silhouette, so in the Silhouette store. So this is the cut. This is the original layout. I didn't cut out the joy. I just cut out the several layers. This cut, and it's number 98930. Sorry, I don't have the program that records on my computer, so you have this like kind of little sketchy looking thing. But it has the different layers. The cut comes with the card and all 3 layers, the joy and the snowflake. I actually left the snowflake in white because I wanted everything else to stand out, and I didn't do a background in blue because I wanted everything else to stand out. So when I cut it, I just cut off where these trees were located because I wanted the little hills. So that is the cut that I used, And so let's see. So let me go ahead and show you the first one. Let me go ahead and show you the boy card that I made, the one with the little boy. Here it is. And okay, so I used fun foam. I will admit, you don't have to layer this with foam, but I love the shadowing and the look it gives. But look at those, all those layers. And you can just do it in one layer and it'll still look absolutely perfect. Now, here's the snowflake. I did pop that up. Like I said, I did put this on foam. And I didn't put the trees in the same layer, same sections, but I just kind of staggered them a bit so you can still see the hills and everything. And I put the little boy in front and just stamped it with the wishing you a Merry Christmas. Absolutely freaking love it. And it is a top folding card, so it does stand. I have to admit, it doesn't have a lot of weight, but it does have a lot of, I mean, now this actually ends up making my card a ½ inch thick. Okay, so that's a little bit on the funny part. Now, after I put the layers of the foam, on the back of the sections first, and then I adhere them individually. Once I put it together, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it has so many layers, it would be absolutely awesome for a shaker card. But I didn't want to tear this whole thing apart. So I'm glad that I had the other little one, the little girl, set for me to make, and I just made it in the shaker card. And I also put the little girl in front. I didn't want her to get covered with everything. Now, I did pop her up on foam as well, but I think in retrospect it would look better with her also being flat on here. But look, and this one is in the pink. This one is in the pink, the red to pink ombre. So, and I used some sequins. This is all sequins from the pink pack from ArtAttack supplies as well, and just the clear ones from Joann's. And once again, I left the snowflake simple, plain, because I wanted it to look, everything else to pop out of this white snowy background. I wanted it to look like it was a flurry snowy background. I honestly think I can tear this apart and add the shaker part to it, but it's already set. I absolutely love it, and it's super cool. Not something you can send normally. This does make an A2 size card, but not normally you can stick in an A2 size envelope. So I also downloaded a cut to make, and I should actually watch someone else's video to make a box envelope for these cards, because I think they are absolutely gorgeous. Well, personally, I'm biased, okay? But that is, look at it. And I love the fact that, oh, and behind each of the layers, yes, each layer is foamed, and I did put foam behind the actual hill, right underneath the hill, so the sequence would set on there and it wouldn't fall all the way to the bottom. And I'm just shaking it around, and see, and you get some all over. You get some in the front, the middle, and the back layer, because this thing has 3 layers. Absolutely love it. So yay! I finally got to play with the stamp set. So Tracy, thank you so much. So it's pretty simple. Like I said, it's just the cut. All I did was download the cut it, stamp and hand cut these, and then stamped that layer. So the base was already made for me. So if you're looking for a good shaker card idea, that would totally make a really good shaker card idea. But look how it looks. And they both stand on top this way. I felt it better than obviously this way because the cut was already made to go this way. But you can easily make a cut, or you can easily use squares and just cut the same squares and cut out the centers of them, and then just layer them. And oh, and the foam that I use, I didn't, obviously you're gonna need a whole foam. You can use foam tape. I just used fun foam from the craft stores, and this one is in the thinner side, not the 1/4 inch one that I normally use. This is the smaller one. I think it's like 1/8 or something like that. I don't know, but I absolutely love my cards. Super excited. I don't regret. I mean, like I said, I'm glad that after the fact I realized, oh yeah, duh, you can put that there. And also, if you wanted the position of the hills going the opposite way, just flip the cut and you are good to go. But I absolutely love it. And this gives you just perfectly enough space for your sentiments, even the longer sentiment. I even thought of stamping the little snowflakes, but once again, like I said, I wanted the focal point to be the little kid playing in the snow, because who doesn't love to play on the snow? And, well, maybe people that aren't completely invoked by snow, right? And the trees, I really wanted those to take the lead in this little project. So, but you guys know I'm crazy, so I probably will go and get the the green ombre ink pad. I actually have the tan one, or I don't know what it is, camel, the tan or something like that. I think that would make a super cute looking sepia Christmas tree. So yeah, so that is my project. I love the fact that I could use, I didn't need so many stamp sets. I just needed one stamp set, and it had, because it had the sentiments and everything. So yes, so let me know what you guys think, you guys. Hope you guys like my little project, and check out the shop, you guys. There's tons of stuff still on sale, so many things. And OMG, remember CHA right around the corner. And I get to go to CHA. I'm so excited. I get to go with Tracy's also going, and Elaine's going. So and so is my friend Terry. So we are like super excited. I'm excited, like a fat kid in a candy store, right? So, all right, you guys. So thanks for stopping by, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everyone.